All right, project number 2. There's my flat plate on the bottom. That it will be on the bottom. Here's my 6 by 10 channel. It's a 1/4 inch wall. Some thick stuff. And it's covered in oil. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up with some special cleaning solvent. That too, that's covered in oil. And then I'm going to get my tape measure out, and I think I want this to be about 18 or 20 inches deep. I'm going to see where 18 or 20 inches comes. And then I'm going to try 3 different ways of cutting it. First, I'm going to try my angle grinder with a cutoff wheel. I do not think my plasma cutter will cut 1/4 inch. So I'll try my cutoff wheel. And if that's just too much, then I'm going to try my Sawzall with a metal cutting blade. I have some Lennox blades, that should work. And then if none of that works, I have my plasma cutter, and I also have my little tiny cutting torch over there. I really regret getting rid of my big tanks, but it is what it is. And I just don't do much of that kind of stuff anymore. And I had been renting them tanks for almost 20 years. I could have paid for them several times over if I'd just gone ahead and bit the bullet and bought them. Bit the bullet and bought them. Boy, bit the bullet and bought them. Bunch of bees. Oh, shut up, Brad. You're just too corny. All right, let me get my cleaning solvent out here and get that cleaned up, and then measure it and mark it. All right, the old Makita 18-volt angle grinder did the trick, and it was pretty easy. This is only my 3rd cutoff wheel, and we're cut off. All right, that's 18 inches. So now, let me get that off of there. I need to get this plate up there. Set this upright on it, and then I'm going to mark around it where I plan to weld, and then I'm going to take a flap disc and clean this off and clean the edge of this off where I'm probably going to bevel this just slightly because it is 1/4 inch, and I'm going to be using a 110 welder. So I need to do deep, slow, hot welds. Okay. Got metal in my mouth. Damn, that's awful. All right, you know what? It's coffee 30. As a matter of fact, I'm almost late for coffee. Gotta go. All right, I got it all cleaned up. I had to take a wire wheel and put it on my grinder and clean up the inside. Just so I don't contaminate the oil. Okay, I'm fixing to get my welder out and weld it up. Well, I'm going to let this cool. I just finished welding it. And I'm going to let it cool. Yes, I'm going to show you my welds. They're not terrible. I'm going to let it cool, and then I'm going to put a couple inches of water on the bottom of that and see if I got any leaks. And if I do, I'll mark. All right, let's see where the leaks are. I got some chalk here. When it leaks, if it leaks, who knows, it may not. Oh yeah, I see a leak. Oh yeah. Let me get my chair so I can and put my glasses on so I can get a good look here. Well, I think it's coming from up here. Yeah. Oh well. Hold on, let me spin this around. Well, it's coming from so many places that as soon as I wipe it, it starts up again. So, somewhere up here. Alright, let me dump the water out. Could it be only one place? Well, maybe it is just coming from that one place. It's right up here in this vicinity. I think I got some right in here too. Somewhere in here. Alright, I'm just going to weld the whole thing. What I'm going to do is put a weld at the bottom edge and then come back and put a weld at the top edge all the way around. Alright, I put another bead of weld around there. It looks kind of silly, but let's give it another try. No leaks. Come on, no leaks. Let me get my chair over here. Yeah, no leaks so far. Come on, no leaks. There's a little leak right there. Yeah, let me get my chalk. I'll be right back. All right, that is the... Is that another leak? Yes, it is. All right, that and that. And I'm talking tiny little pinhole leak. So I'm gonna put another bead, and it's coming from the center in between these two. So I'm going to start here and weld down to about here. And right here. I mean, it's just the most minor, tiny leak. So that's good. Oh, do I have another one? Is that a leak? No, okay. All right. Lovely. They sell this a coating called, it's a tank coating. And I think I may go ahead, before I put anything in this, go ahead and put a tank coating in there. I don't need to coat the whole thing. I just need to coat the right around the seam on the inside. So let me think about that. I'm going to let this water sit in here for a little while longer and see if I got any more leaks. And if I do, I'll weld them. We'll see. I'll make up my mind here in just a few minutes. All right, I have studied and studied and studied, and this is the only place where I've got the slightest little trickle, and I can kind of see it's not much of a, I kind of missed the double weld in here, so nothing else. Even over here where I thought it was leaking, I think it might have just been water that I spilled when I did that with one hand, because I put a mark here and there's no leaks at all. I've been around this a dozen times with my light looking for a leak, and this is the only little tiny damp area that I can find right here. So I'm going to dump this water out, put a little bit of a weld right here, just a big circle right around here, and I'm going to fill it up with oil. So this project is done. I don't know what time it is, but it feels like it's been a long day, and boy, that's all that I haven't welded in a long time. And you know, you kind of get immune to welding sparks, but I guess I've gotten sensitive and girly in my old age, because I burned the crap out of my arm. Oh well, just skin, it'll grow back. All right, let me go put this over there and fill it up with some oil. Oh, you didn't think I was gonna not paint it, did you? All right, give that about 10-15 minutes to dry. Then I'm gonna bring it over there and put my oil in it, and I'll have to figure out some kind of lid for now. I'll figure something out, but I got to put something over it. I may just lay a piece of, yeah, I could do that. Have a router. I could route a nice, like 2x6 to fit in there. Yeah, maybe. I'll see. I'll do something, but I'm not going to leave it exposed because I don't want sawdust, and where I keep it is near my saws. And, you know, bugs. I don't want bugs to get in it. So anyway, let me let that dry and get it over there. Almost done. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. It is so hot and humid. There it is. That is 4 gallons of canola oil. I could probably fit another half gallon in there, but I'm not going to. 4 gallons is plenty. I'm glad I cut it down to 18 inches. And I made a little lid for it. There we go. Okay. Projects for the day are complete. I do have a little mini project tomorrow, and then I'm going to start making knives. I don't have any knife orders, but I have a Cato I'm going to make, and then when I'm done with the Cato, if I still don't have any knife orders, I have some really amazing wood, and I'm going to make a highly polished Texas Rumble with some really cool wood. Okay. Thanks for watching. See you soon.